Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Uh, Maybe it was about a week ago. I was watching a video by Callum, a brother over in England, who has a channel called Titans TV. And he had been talking about what was going on in Libya as far as Africans being captured and sold into slavery and things of that nature. That's what what he was talking about. But it appears to me that Kellum is trying to put Islam on trial for what those people in Libya are doing. Libya is a mess after after Gaddafi being overthrown and the country splitting into three sections, and different people in charge of each part. When we have situations like that, criminal gangs are able to pretty much do what they want. They buy people, they pay off people, they threaten people to let them, do what they do. Same, we know about organized crime here in America. Well, the situation in Libya is no different. You have organized crime, and we don't say, well, because this group here is involved in organized crime, like the Italian mob. We don't say, well, Catholic religion is on trial because of what these Catholics are doing. They're criminals. They may have some degree of belief in that religion, but they're not following it. They're not practicing it. They're criminals. They're trying to make money, okay, and they're taking advantage of whatever situation there is in order to do it. We have there's many different organized crime groups or gangs or whatever you want to call them. Many different ones, and we are more familiar with the ones here in America, but we don't put their religion on trial because these people are involved in organized crime. Okay, so going back to Libya, evidently, from what I've been learning, that the situation there is being perpetrated by criminal organizations. At the same time, what I also understand is that they're being paid by certain governments in Europe to stop these Africans from coming across the Mediterranean. Okay, this is another issue that I haven't heard him talk about. But anyway, nonetheless, it appears to me that he's trying to put Islam on trial. And I mean, you have to understand that the world of Islam is huge. We're probably close to 2 billion people worldwide. Libya's population probably doesn't exceed 10 million. That's a drop in the bucket as compared to the overall population of Muslims. Okay, a drop in the bucket. Okay, we're not gonna, you know, blame everybody in England because a few people in England are doing this or that or whatever, or they're part of the same ethnic or racial group, or they speak the same language or whatever. If a criminal gang is doing something that is criminal, that's what they do. Okay, but I don't appreciate him putting Islam on trial for what those individuals are doing. Calling those individuals out for what they're doing, of course, that is a excellent thing. It's commendable and it should be done. Okay, and everybody should be doing it. But at the same time, it appears that he has an axe to grind against Islam. That's how it looks to me. But anyway, this is a very good book. It's an Islamic book. Let me see. Let me show the cover here. This is called the Ahadith. Okay, Al Hadith. It's collection from. It's called the original collection is called Al Mishkat, but this English translation of it is called Al Hadith. And I had been looking for this hadith some days ago, or one similar to it, but I couldn't find it at the time. But I just ran across it, and it is in the chapter on wages and hires in volume 2. And this hadith is narrated on the authority of Abu Huraira, who was one of the close companions to the Prophet ﷺ. And he said, Abu Hurairah reported that the Messenger of Allah said, the Almighty Allah said, three people will be, okay, there will be three persons whose opponent I will oppose them, whose opponent I shall become on the resurrection day. A man who gave promise in my name and then broke it. A man who sold a free man and enjoyed his price. And a man who engaged a laborer and enjoyed full labor from him, but did not pay him his wages. And that hadith, although it is here in Al-Hadith or Mishkat, it was actually taken from Sahih al-Bukhari. Okay, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that He is going to oppose. He's going to be the opponent of these three persons on the Yom al-Qiyamah. Okay, this is coming from Abu Hurairah, one of the close companions of the Prophet, that he heard the Prophet say this: a man that has given a promise in Allah's name and then broke it, one who has sold a free man and eaten the price, and a man who has exacted labor from another man and did not pay him his wages. That is an Islamic text. So what they're doing is against Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.